Hi there, Melissa. My day is okay. I think it's okay. I'm doing some very necessary but rather tedious work right now, and I figure I can do that while I chat. I'm drawing leaves on huge oaks or elms, or I don't know what. I don't even know what they are, but I'm drawing whatever they are on them. I'm doing this job for MIT, and it's a job that's not unlike other jobs I've done for them, where I am asked to draw a realistic drawing of the huge domed building. That is their sort of most obvious building that they have. It's sort of like drawing the Eiffel Tower on a picture of Paris. Path join. So it is tedious, but it is something that you have to do. I will show you the picture in a minute. As soon as I do a few more things here. And because it is a drawing of a building that is symmetrical, I am drawing it. Well, I'm able to repeat some of the elements. Some people might call that cheating. Others might call it smart. And another thing that I'm doing, which I don't mind telling you, showing the entire world, is I'm drawing it on, rather than drawing it on a piece of paper, I'm drawing it on my Wacom tablet with my various tools. And now, should I edit, copy, edit, paste? I'll just throw that over there somewhere, select. So here's the picture. It will be printed 8 inches across by 6 inches tall, and anyway, so here's what the building looks like in reality. So what I'm doing is I'm just drawing on top of the drawing. So they could have hired an idiot to do this drawing. Not entirely, that isn't entirely so. It's not entirely so, but it is work that isn't as creative as I might like to do, but it is something that is required of someone who is a artist for hire. So the building is symmetrical, but the trees are, of course, not symmetrical. These aren't topiary trees. These are actual elms or something that are big and stately, and they are planted in nice rows, but the light is coming from the side, not from the front, so that the trees on the side I'm drawing now are mainly dark. The trees that I'm drawing on the other side are somewhat less dark because the light is hitting them, so there will be more variety over there than over here. And to balance that out, I will put some shading on the dome on the other side to sort of balance the weight. But when you're drawing essentially a symmetrical building, it's hard. I mean, what do you do to make the drawing interesting? One of the things you do is to draw shadows, have the light come at an angle. Anyway, I have learned also that when I draw the way I'm drawing with thousands of little cross-hatchy lines, that I do have to draw a little tiny bit slower because the computer doesn't keep up with my drawing. I once was talking to Adobe about this, and we were joking about it with the person, the technical expert on the other end of the phone, about this as being, I said, it's like your application is running out of ink. Why is it doing that? I said. And we both learned that I needed to start a new layer when it was doing that, because all of the ones and zeros that were being used was too much for the little computer and the little program to get through its little head. So, you still here? One of the things I'm also doing here, some of the artistic aspect of this drawing, is I'm sort of drawing the leaves on the trees here very haphazardly. I'm having the cross-hatchy lines go all sorts of different directions because I want to sort of imply that nature is one thing and the nerd scientists at MIT are the opposite of that. The nerd scientists this is driving me crazy though, because I'm making these lines and they're not filling in. It's like the computer is too slow. I don't like it when it does that. So this morning I had a nice chat with Dimitri, and when I had to exit to try to do my laundry, Russell took over for me, and it was nice having Dimitri and Russell talking about philosophy and perception and art and science. It was nice to have the conversation be something other than the usual pen routine. Well, you can watch it. It's not maybe the same as listening to it live, but it is available. It doesn't completely go away, you know. So there's a friend of mine that's in the Urban Sketchers show that did an absolutely beautiful job of this, drawing this building. If I didn't need the money, I might have suggested that they use his drawings. Shh, don't tell anyone. We did not talk about pride. Is corporate pride disgusting? Are they just, can you see them changing their tune for the sole purpose of grabbing the homosexual dollar. Yes. Hello, Ms. Darling. How are you? So, Ms. Darling, how are you doing? I ask you that already? I don't even know who I'm asking or what I'm asking anymore. I have to show you what I'm doing. I'm adding grass. Those little dots. I hate making little dots. Hate making little dots. So what I do is I just type them. I made a font that I call Stipple. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. So let me make it red. This is not as it's not as simple as it looks because I do have to do some very selective cutting and pasting later on. So it's not as simple as it looks here. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. Delete. Okay. No, it's going to be black. So there that is. Now I'm going to make a new one. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Except this is going to be slightly less stipply, so each thing of each line of the keyboard each letter is a different set of stipples. So I do have to do a little bit of tweaking to meld them together. I built this using Font Maker, and it's okay as far as it goes. See how that looks? Now, once this is in Photoshop, I'll be able to add and tweak it a little bit more, but this is essentially 90% of what it's going to look like. So I'm going to add now some hatching here on the dome. No, I have to do that. So the hatching on the dome, this side will be in shadow. So it has, is that what it looks like? Come on, Pierre. What am I looking for? My phone. Come on, Pierre. Look in your photos. Look in your email. Okay, where is the dome? Hey, Effects Technol, I was speaking of you earlier today. I don't understand why I can't find things on my computer. I don't want Safari. I've attached two images. There we go. MIT Dome zip. Okay, I looked at Dome. Fuck's sake. 4 items. MIT Dome. Okay. What do I have to do? Download. I have to say download. I typed in MIT Dome. What is your issue? Why is that going that way? See, this is what I want. I want this one right here. Edit, copy. Go over here. Edit, paste. Okay. Now, what happened to my StreamYard? I was saying nice things. I was talking about your bromance with Canada there. I was talking to another Canadian, a different Canada, about your Canadian pal there. Cut, edit, paste. Edit, zoom out. Select, effect, view, zoom out. Put that way back here. Cranky or cantankerous? This is close enough. This is close fucking enough. Now what happened to my... I just did a bunch of... Didn't I do a bunch of them? Get rid of that one. Don't want that. What happened to my other... Okay, I'm about ready to scream. Okay, I'm really about ready to scream. View, zoom out. What happened to all of the work I did? There's an entire fucking thing I lost. Better if I keep undoing something better show up right there. How many undos can I do here, I wonder? There. How did I get rid of that lock? Lock. Unlock. Okay. Delete. Thank you. Lock. 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 Thank you. Now I see. Well, it's too bad. Edit, copy, copy, file. Put this back here. Edit, paste. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, wherever you are. Look at that, almost perfect. All I need right there. Stop. Make a new layer. Put that up here. Do that. No. Do that. Yes. Put that here. Lock. Oh, good for you. I got a pen yesterday from my friend Neville, and in addition, I got from him a okay. What's wrong now? I don't understand. It's not locked. Well, 3 months. I sometimes can have a pen for three years or longer. There. I think I'm almost done. Did you watch this morning's? You probably didn't because you would have heard me mention you. This morning, one of the books I found in our building was Women Come First. And the second book in the volume is Men Come Next. And it's evidently one's about the women's guide, the thinking woman's guide to male sexuality, mixed sexuality, and the other one is the men's guide to female sexuality. And there was a bunch of true and false questions on the back cover that the woman's clitoris has 21 parts or something, and I said it sounds like a fucking snorkel. Oh, for God fuck's sake. Gravity. Edit, save. What? How many parts a woman's clitoris has, and you're going to count them side by side with a snorkel? No one's paying attention to my little jokes. Okay, let's see what this looks like. If I move this over to edit, copy, edit, paste. Good. So Do you count the teeth in a vagina as one thing, or do you count that as many things? How does that work? Okay, I need to now add grass, more grass. How's Frederick? How is Schiavello doing? Oh, good. Now, when are the plans of him coming out this way? Not necessarily this way, but your way, the U.S. way. When is that gonna happen? Any more thoughts on that? September. Well, as you know, September is the Boston Pen Show. Not that you have to make it out here for that, of course, as you have other things to do. I don't even know what you're talking about, Joe-O. There are some bad nibs. I need to get some water.
Private investigator to track him down. Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell has finally served his Republican colleague Mo Brooks with a lawsuit. It aims to hold Congressman Brooks accountable for his alleged role in inciting the January.
Well, there's going to be one in Texas, I think, that's happening the same month. So going to that one would be fun, I would think, for you. Yawn. Okay, I'm going to close this down. Close. No Star Trek thing yet. So in trying to find that pen for the other Canada, Dimitri, I realize I have way too many pens in way too many places. So let me just see if I can find the one pen I was looking for. Is it here? No. What is here in this little bag? I have no idea. There's the pen, 2 pens for you, Friedrich. Are these pens I brought to Minneapolis? I can't remember. It's all a blur. When I go to Minneapolis, I may be there for a couple of months, so I will try to bring an assortment of pens that I can sell. I have this thing of pens, this drawer full of pens that is over here, and it's the ones where I was keeping pens that I thought I might sell and show to you people here. Now that I've put the pens in the other room, it seems more like it makes more sense to have them over there in one place rather than here, because I don't really do it seems like having pens for sale in one spot is better than in 2. I think we're just going to have to wait until you come here to buy those pens, whatever they are. That way you can see them in the flesh. Anyway, Canada wants more pens, and I'm trying to figure out which ones I can sell them. And I had one in my little brain that I thought he would like, and that's the one that I'm unable to find. Did it fall on the floor? If it fell on the floor, I'm screwed. Ouch. Did it fall under here? Is it back here? There's a pen back there. If there's one pen, there could be. Fuck me. There. No. Okay. Okay, I can't get out of here. I don't want to reset it. I want to exit. I don't even know what that is. Thank you. This Wacom tablet has buttons that exist where you can't see what you're doing. You cannot see that you are pressing the buttons. You have no idea what the buttons are that you're pressing. Okay, how did this go? Don't think I didn't hear what you said, the drawer with the vanishing point. I heard that. I have a very funny feeling that it's in Minnesota. Because I did bring a number of pens there that I thought I might enjoy. It's a pen that I haven't used much. You didn't say a word. I heard you. Even I heard you think a word. Vanishing point. My butt. That's what I heard you say. Vanishing point. Because you're under the impression that you're going to get one of those from me. Okay, is it in here? I've looked in this drawer I don't know how many times. No, it is not in there. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. All of the pens that I have in this cabinet are going to go in one drawer. All of these, what are these? These are all pencils. I don't care about the pencils. These are pencils. So really the only pens I have in this cabinet are right there. Right? No, I've got all of these Conklins, which I had shown you one day, Conklin Crescents. And I need to put those in a box and bring them back where they belong. because they do not belong here. See? Conklin crescents. So now I've got these pens and an X-Acto knife. These 3 pens can go in that one drawer just right there. Fine. Good Lord, what? Are you watching my clusterfuckage happening here? Where's Mighty Mouse? I was going to make some fish. Since I make fish so rarely these days, I thought I should do it while she's able to watch. Because I know she likes my fish. Exclamation point. Oh, the Conklin stash. Yes. That is quite a lovely stash. The piece of cardboard that's going to turn into some fish was a box that held someone bought a new toilet seat. Let me show you the box. So this is going to turn into a fish, and I thought this thing, that might be a nice big mouth for one. And I like the fact that there's a ruler, 2 rulers, one on each side, that will turn into a fish that has its own little ruler on it. So you don't have to measure it when you catch it. You can say, I caught a 10-incher the other day. Because this species of fish has its own ruler. Yeah, that's true. But you see, when I look for shit, I often find other things that I think, I forgot I even had that. It's a never-ending discovery. Well, most Conklin crescents are going to be hard rubber. So you won't find all the metal ones or the metal inlay. Those are the rarer and the more expensive ones. Who's naked? Will Hodge, is he naked? Are you asking him if he's naked? Okay, who wants to come on board, little children? External, since you're fully clothed, I'll see if you want to come on. Well, I have clothes on, and External has clothes. The rest of you are naked. Naked. You have clothes, or you want to come on? Okay. You have clothes and you want to come on.
Well, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
You have what? Free book.
Oh, free book.
It says free book on the back. One free book.
Apparently so.
What are you going to get?
I don't know.
There's,
I was told that I need to reduce my sodium intake. So I went and I was like a crazy person looking at all the boxes on the side of the box with all the little, things on the side.
yeah.
Most cereals have like 200 milligrams of sodium per half a cup, but this one only has 10. Crazy.
And it has a free book.
And a free book. Can't go wrong with 10 milligrams in a free book.
It all depends on how much salt the free book has, I guess. And whether you eat the salt. Hello, Effects Technol.
Greetings.
Hello, Effect Technol.
Is this working okay? I'm using my iPad. I've never used StreamYard on this before.
It's working okay. You're not quite centered, but that's okay.
Yeah, the thing's sitting here, and it's yeah. This is the best I can do for now. Sorry.
It's perfectly
You're looking quite adorable from this angle.
It's got to be just the angle then.
He looks adorable from any angle.
Ouch. I just stabbed myself.
I don't buy that.
You don't? Not for 1 minute do you buy that.
Not even for a wooden nickel.
So the other Canada is busy, huh? So you haven't been bromancing with the other Canada?
Lawyer?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
He was busy before, but now he's been like ultra super duper busy. So yeah, I've barely talked to him here and there.
Okay.
He's still around though.
Good.
It's not like we had a falling out or anything. So
No,
he's just busy.
I can't imagine anyone having a falling out with you or with him involved. I really do want to have this little powwow between you journal keepers and people like that.
This stuff is awful. Have you ever had this stuff? It's horrible.
Well, no, I don't.
It's like eating cardboard.
Well, that's why they tell you to buy a book. They figure if you want to eat that, you'll eat a book.
Yeah, frosted mini wheats. It's basically like a puffed up styrofoam, and they cover it in sugar so you can swallow it.
Oh my God, this was terrible.
Well, here's the 2 pens.
Over time, like I remember having this as a kid and thinking it was a horrible, Then again, I hated coffee when I was a kid too, and I thought, well, now it's great. Maybe frosted mini wheats will be better. No,
not usually.
Oh God, needs water.
This is weird because I'm using this on my iPad. It looks totally different than my computer, and I have to like switch over to see the chat.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Interesting. Well, anyways, here's my new toys for the day.
What is it? Oh, it's a Schaefer.
Yeah, it's one of the large size green stripe Valiants.
Is that the thing in the clip?
What's that?
Is it a piston?
Like a hole in the clip? No. Okay.
Yeah,
I saw
it's a vacuum filler pen.
I saw one that has a hole in the clip.
Yeah, but I sent this off to Ron Zorn, and 3 months later, I just now got it back.
Nice.
But I mean, the workmanship is impeccable. It's very. I mean, it was a really nice pen to begin with, but he fixed it up very, very well. I was just tuning the nib a little bit here because it was a tiny bit dry. It's pretty good now.
I sent Dimitri help a Blake nib holder.
Oh, good. That's nice of you.
I was gifted 3 of them, and where are they? I have one left.
Here's the other one, but you guys have probably all seen these.
What is it?
Oh, pen for men.
The pen for men. And because I'm a man, I can wield this pen.
A man like anyway.
Pen for men.
It's pretty good. The only thing is, I noticed you ever seen snorkels when this happens to them? Somebody hits the snorkel on something and it kind of dents the snorkel in a little.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this one's kind of like that. So I was gonna fix it.
They're trying to get out the very last teeny bit at the way bottom of the bottle.
That's probably what happens is people sticking these in ink bottles or something, and that's what bends them.
Yep. I don't know what I do with that damn pen. Oh my god.
I'm pretty happy with this one too because I just discovered that it's a fine instead of a medium, which is exactly what I wanted. Because all my other PFMs are all medium nibs, and that's fine. It's just if you're going to have a bunch of the same pen, at least have some different nibs on them, right?
Yeah.
There you go. It's just like I got 3 Twisbees. I got a medium, a fine, a medium, and a broad. And I had a 1.1, but I sent it back to Goulet because I hated it. It was like the muddiest pen I ever.
All these modern pens that have stub nibs and they're untipped metal nibs. You're writing on the steel. There's no tipping on them at all, and that irritates me so much. It's such a lazy thing to do.
I have Jinhan 992s, but they're rather smooth. So I guess it really just depends on.
If it's a and it's $1 pen and that's how they want to make a stub, sure, whatever. But if it's a $300 something or another pen that's supposed to be fancy, that nib better have some damn tipping on it, in my opinion.
Right. Exactly. Either that or some sort of like identifying feature that they've ground it down to look like that. Because I've been looking
or if not that, a free book. They should give you a free book.
At least a crossword puzzle or something.
Right. But oh god, now I forgot what I was gonna say.
We're inking up some PFM over here.
Ooh.
Oh, wasn't done yet. I pulled out prematurely.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were in the gutter. I knew we'd get in the gutter
sometime
with you.
All right, there we go. You're the one that started it, Pierre. You were talking about.
I always start it. I'm always
women parts being more complicated than snorkels or something.
I was just reading the back of a book.
Uh-huh.
And I thought clitorises certainly don't need to have 21 moving parts.
Yeah, is it clitorises, clitori?
Clitori.
I don't know.
There's a conversation. starter right there.
Clitori, clitor you, clitor us. We all.
I don't.
I clitor, you clitor, we clitor.
This
Je
is
ne sais
sweet.
pas. Oh, I was going to show you my new pen.
Okay,
I
well,
was like, what am I doing? I have to set up my camera. Okay.
it looks like you're using a scrunchie, a hair holder up thing for your camera. Okay, where's that piece of leather? Is it underneath your checkerboard pattern? Good.
It's right there.
You're part of the club. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take this away so you can see it.
Good.
But I got this here Noodlers acrylic Conrad.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. Oh, you guys can't see because I forgot it's. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, now you can see. Is that better? There, that's much better.
That's not that bad looking. I kind of like that.
Quite lovely.
It's really pretty. I didn't think I was going to like it. I really wanted the purple one, but the purple one's like out everywhere. So I got the gray one instead. And I really like it because it reminds me kind of like my Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya with the chatoyancy going on. I just love chatoyancy.
I don't know. I just find a lot of these modern acrylics and materials are just too loud and busy for me.
I mean, this is a fairly simple pen, let me tell you. I mean, it's probably the most simple pen that I have. You pull the nib feed. It's not friction fit. I mean, it's friction fit, so it's just like a barrel tube. And it's not keyed or anything like most nibs are. You have to put it in one way or otherwise it won't work. And then this is hand disassemblable. So you just undo this thing, pull out the piston, and you run it underwater, and it's clean. You shove it back in, and it's a pretty simple, amazing, well done product. If you see Nathan Tardif anytime soon, you give him a hug for me.
Well, presumably he'll be at the Boston Pen Show.
Right.
You can give him a hug yourself if you come.
I'm hoping to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I got to wait till the end of the month to figure out if I have to go to San Francisco or not. And then I will deal with that when I have to deal with that. I borrowed another Fountain Pen Revolution pen from pen friend Larry Baronis.
Yeah.
And I sent it back today. Otherwise, I would have shown you. It's called a Jaipur. And it's exactly the same thing as the Conrad, but the piston is terrible to get in. And it sticks, and there's something wrong with it. But it takes... and it has a screw-in nib unit. So that's just another part that you can muck up. But this pen has a little ink window, so it's nice. I like an ink window where I can see my ink sloshing around, or if it's empty, or what's going on with it. So.
See myself in that ink window.
Yes. See, because I can't do that with my Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya because there's no ink window. I have to take it all the way apart to get it to cut and figure out if there's any ink in there or not, which is harass.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Those are sure pretty. So you win some, you lose some. That's why I really like the acrylic Conrad. I mean the vegetal resin Conrad because it's clear. The only problem with it is it stinks to high heaven.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, those are the pens that smell real bad, right?
It's really bad. It's like death.
What do they even smell like? Just like
Have
chemicals?
you ever burned rubber and then you smell the rubber?
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what it smells like.
Ooh, burnt rubber.
Yeah, it smells like burnt rubber.
All right, let's see
It's
if I can do this here. Here's
terrible.
my writing sample here.
Ooh, does it has flex to it?
That's the green one. That's the PFM. No, they're both pretty rigid nibs, but I always.
That's nice.
Like if you got a bouncy nib or something, you could usually get a little line variation out of them. But most Schaefers aren't really known for that.
I've been looking at some vintage pens because I'm trying to find a nib to go in this thing that Peter sent me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm trying to find a nib that will go in this thing.
What is that?
I don't know. Pierre told it to me once, but I don't like it. It's a desk pen, which is great, fine, and dandy. But the nibs that I try to put my Waterman 2 in doesn't fit. So, and like the nib that I tried to put in, it fits, but it's the one that goes to my Boinga Boinga, and I'm not using that in this.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't put a super duper awesome nib in a desk.
Right.
Yeah.
He also sold me another gold nib that was stiffer, but I don't want to put that one in here either because I like that one in my my nib creeper. Works good.
Here's one of my desk pens.
Ooh, nice. Just plain black.
This is,
what is that?
Yeah, it's just like a plain black Schaefer lever filler thingy. But this one's weird because it's got a nib made by I don't know how to pronounce it. Weidlich, some sort of some pen company that was in Cincinnati. But yeah, this is like a really pretty cool nib that's on here.
Is it flexy or is it stiff?
It's the tiny little bit. It's not even semi-flex, but it's not totally a nail either.
Right. Yeah, I wanted something like this so I could do reviews with, so I could just dip it in the ink and then start writing. But
just use it like a dip pen with a fountain pen feed. Right.
Right. But I can't. The nib that I tried shoving in here that won't hold ink.
Right. I have
so
a bunch
I don't
of
know
these
what
things
to do
too.
about that.
Because I
have, you do?
I got like 3 or 4 of the bases for snorkel pen desk pens.
Pierre, what is this thing?
I think it might be a swan. I told you I don't know. It's not marked.
Right, it's not marked.
But it's a... You know what I'm doing right now? You'll never guess.
Your taxes?
Picking a bowl to smoke.
Something other than my taxes.
Oh.
I'm moving all sorts of shit around again.
Wow.
Here's something I've never showed you guys before.
A hero.
That's a hero. Ooh.
This is
I have a hero.
I only bought it because it was so weird. It is a Chinese clone of a Parker 45 flighter.
That's
if
pretty
you pull
cool.
this thing out and look at it, you would not know it is not a Parker.
Well, until you're right with it, maybe.
It's got a gold nib too.
Okay.
This is a Hero 616.
Yeah.
And it's a version of the 51. It's got a little tiny hooded
The
nib.
only way you would know it's not a Parker is because the cap doesn't have the little arrows up here on the feather.
Right.
And it says Hero down here instead of Parker. But other than that, like, it's identical.
Okay, who's going to call 911?
Yeah, yours has the feather. That's what do we need 911 for?
Because I'm moving this big heavy thing.
Oh, God.
I'll put them on speed dial in.
Yeah.
What the hell is that, Pierre? Is that an MRI machine or something?
Looks like it's
moving around.
Looks like a printer.
That was the machine that enlarges stuff.
Oh,
magnifying glass for
Oh, okay.
newspapers and stuff. And see, the thing is, I wanted to get this. This is the drawer that has all the pens in it. And I'm putting it with all of my other pens so that I'll have one fewer spot to lose them.
Well, I didn't want to overwhelm you, Pierre, but if you have any more pens to sell me, I will totally buy some more from you.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a second.
Okay.
I
You
have
just
this.
seemed unusually frazzled, so I didn't want to put it even more on your plate.
I have this thing that also looks kind of like a Parker 51. I don't know what it is. I think it's some sort of hero pen, but it has like a shark mouth. It's
Oh,
really weird
It's
looking.
kind of like a Parker 45, sort of.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
they
don't know
have
what it is.
The end on them look like that.
Right. Yeah. Friedrich sent me this. Friedrich, what is this? He's in the chat. There's like no markings on it whatsoever.
I have to keep flipping back and forth to see the chat here. Friedrich
Yeah,
says,
There's no markings.
"Oh yeah." He said those pins smell like toe jam, and then he
Yeah,
asked
they're terrible.
if you tune them to be a fire hose. He said those Vidlick nibs are good ones. Will says looking for shit. Friedrich says Will wins. Those are kind of rare. The problem is I don't know what
Which is
kind
which.
of rare. I don't know
Yeah.
what he's referring to. I'm a little discombobulated.
Let's see what's behind.
I have no idea. All it's marked on top is with a cherry blossom. Oh, is that what that is? I'm not gonna show it to you because it looks like something else, but looks like another flowering. Okay, I'll show it to you. Hope you can't see.
I don't know if it'll be able to focus on that.
Let's see. Bring up the focusing machine. Go, focus, go.
Oh, it looks like a chrysanthemum or something.
Or like a vagina. It almost kind of looks like the Chanel symbol in the middle.
Oh, that is weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
It kind of looks, you see the Chanel symbol in the middle?
Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of got like a Chanel symbol thing going on in the middle.
That's got to be a logo for some company somewhere, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Wait a
either.
minute. Does that look like this?
Yes, that's it. It's a hero pen.
Then it's a hero.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Huh. Well, I was just like, wait a minute, that's the same logo.
Like, that looks familiar. Yeah. I was gonna say, I knew I had one hero because this is a hero 616, but I didn't know that was a hero too. And weren't there like two different hero companies at one point?
Yeah, I have no idea. All I know is the story of Parker Pen was trying to get Hero to make some of their pens back in the day, and then they ended up not actually doing it for some reason. And then they basically gave Hero Pen like all the molds and stuff for the Parker 45 and let them just make their Parker pens themselves.
Right.
It was really dumb.
I wonder.
I don't know why they would give away their,
Right.
one of their best-selling designs as a consolation prize. Holy
very
crap,
strange.
look who's in chat.
Who is it? Well, hello, Parker.
Skia Velo.
Nope, that doesn't
Oh,
fit in there
Frederick says
either.
that pen I have is rare, the 45 clone.
It is.
I did not know that. I bought it on eBay from some guy that said he bought it in China. He was there on a business meeting, and he bought it because it was a gold nib pen, and he never used it.
Let's give hello. How are y'all?
Yeah, tell us how you've been, Parker. We were asking about you earlier. This is the tube one of my pens came in.
What? Oh,
yeah, they
pen
put this cool
tooling.
little sticker on it. Pen tooling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of nice. Yeah, it's what is this guy's name? Dale or something. They're from California, and they make all kinds of cool tools and stuff for fixing fountain pens.
Oh,
And he sells pens too on his website.
nice.
I'm moving it back. Call 911.
Uh-oh. Why are you moving it back?
Well, I moved the thing that it was standing on back.
Oh,
And now I put something else on it, which I'm not entirely.
Parker says, "Oh, I'm okay. Thanks, guys. I finally got approval for flying to the States finally."
Yay!
Oh,
Well,
nice.
that answers your question, Pierre.
Well, when is that going to happen?
Friedrich said September? Or was that for the pen show? I don't remember.
Well, that was
September is the pen show.
That was perhaps both. Okay, if I set this here, how annoying is that?
Parker says
Well,
he hopes we all are doing well.
We're
I'm
doing
okay.
We're doing okay.
I suppose I'm
September
doing as
2nd,
good as I
Parker
can be.
says.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Yay.
Well, if I can get the time to go there, I will be there in September, and I'll get to meet you guys and say hello.
Well, that'll be great.
But I gotta wait till the end of the month to figure out if I can go or not. Stupid work.
Stupid work. Stupid work.
Beating them with a stick. I wish I knew what this was. I could look at it. I've been trying to look up different types of pens, like desk pens, but none of them look like this.
It's really hard to look up desk pens. There's not very much information
Well,
available for them.
again,
Yeah.
it was what it was meant to do was provide a warm body for your nib, and it didn't work. So we will find another warm body for that nib somewhere. Now, would you think if I were to move my scanner underneath this, would it fit? It would fit. Is my printer going to fit?
My kitty is protesting loudly, so I need to
What
go give her some food.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Come on, you little rat.
Dale's a great guy.
I think I'm going to leave those things where they are. Don't tell me I found what I'm looking for. No, I did not find what I'm looking for.
Aww.
Was looking for my laundry card, which I misplaced somewhere. And I just saw something that looked like a laundry card, but it's a card for Bertucci's.
What's a Bertucci's?
It's a pizza place here in Boston.
Oh.
And someone was getting rid of a number of things, including gift cards for places like Bertucci's, and I'm not going to say no to a free meal.
Right.
Grabbed it, and I
Why would they give away gift cards with money still on them?
I have no idea.
Special.
$25 gift card.
I just checked the chat. Frederick says, I'm very juiced. And Will says, Frederick, save the juice for the homecoming. Oh, no.
Are we going down the what's the word again? Gutter again?
Yeah, the gutter.
Well,
To be fair, that could be interpreted any way you like. So, aren't these so cool? The cases for the PFMs,
They look like the
like
Ponte,
the back of an Impala.
Impala. That's the word.
Yeah, like a '59 Impala. Looks just like the back of this.
does
It's so
it?
weird.
Oh, I was gonna say, does the divot go all the way through so you can like put it on the top and have it rest there?
I don't know. It's just such a weird design because it's like curved here, it flattens out in the middle, and then it curves on the other side.
They're
Yeah, that's
just
very strange.
they're just trying to be clever.
Yeah, it's just such a like late '50s, early '60s design.
What I would like to know is why Pilot has to make 10,000 different types of nibs for 10,000 different types of pens.
Yeah,
Because they can, and you people keep buying them.
I have like a Pilot 78G, and I have a Pilot Petite 1, and I have a Pilot Falcon, and a Pilot 912. They all have different everything. Like nothing of them. Like, why? Why do you got to do it to me?
because
The thing that bugs me is
because
that
they can.
the nibs for the Vanishing Point are gold.
Yeah.
But the actual piece of gold on them is microscopic. Like the actual nib is super tiny. There's probably twice as much gold in a Parker 51 nib, and those are tiny. And they still cost
expensive.
like $80 for one of those nib units.
I mean, look at this thing. Look. I mean, like, the nib is itty bitty.
Yeah, it's very, very tiny and thin.
I mean, there's a big nib.
There's probably like $5 worth of gold in that nib. It's not very much.
I know, and they charge like 3 arms, a leg, and half of an eyeball.
Yeah, they're like $80-something.
More than that. This matte one was $127.
Yeah, so you can buy the whole pen for just, a few dollars more, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only Pilot that I own is a Vanishing Point.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's the blue, the matte blue one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw that there was a discount on this for $99, and I jumped at it.
That's like a Vanishing Point for $100. That's not bad.
Not bad. And I had like 3 discount codes.
Yeah, all my Lamy 2000s that I have 4 of them, and I've only paid $100 each for them.
Oh, wow.
And they want like $160, $70 for one now. Most places are like $200.
Yeah. This Pilot with the 912, I paid like $214 for. My second most expensive pen. And I hate it. I hate it.
An 823 custom from somebody, and the nib on it is amazing. It's a fantastic nib, and I want one real bad, but I don't want to pay $300 for one of those pens.
They're expensive. It's like it's
too much.
I paid like $215, $16 for my Waterman 12. But like, if I would have known the things that I know now, I would have been like, Pierre, sell me one for $100.
When you're talking $300, you're getting into like, the range of that's Mont Blanc money, basically.
Yeah, and it's like super ugly, and it wasn't very refined. I mean, and the nib was broad, and it was flexy, but like it had a little tiny crack in it. Now that I look back, but whatever. I mean, I got a really nice nib now, so I'm doing well. I just wish I could find another one that was the same color, black as like the grip section is, because
Oh, so
Or
it would
I-
match, yeah, because
right.
it's all different
Or-
colors now.
or I wish I could find somebody that like lacquers these things real nice, because then I would have it lacquered. But like,
There's some sort of thing that you can do that makes hard rubber pens black again. I don't know. I've heard people talk about it before.
Alexa,
I don't know
stop.
what it is, but there's some sort of chemical or something you can do to them that, takes the brown away, basically.
Right. All I
I don't
know
know if
is
you-
that I'd like to have it like re-etched, like the wording on it re-etched and filled with gold, and then have it lacquered black.
I think at that point you might be better off finding another Waterman instead of re-engineering that one.
No, I mean it wouldn't be that hard. Hell, I could do it myself, but I don't know how to lacquer things.
Frederick says, "You guys are grousing. Should I start busting out Auroras and Omas?" Yeah, do it. I would love to look at some real fancy stuff because I don't have a lot of fancy stuff.
Everyone's talking about this Opus 88, which is like just basically
It's just
an
another one of those-
eyedropper
Yeah,
with a shutoff valve.
I don't know. That Opus 88 pen does not interest me at all.
I haven't
Something
really
that
been.
I don't think I've ever showed before.
What is that?
It's a Schaefer 800 set, and it's
that a
never
pen?
been inked. This is one of these pens they call the Dolphin, and it's got this weird little.
Kind of like a
It's like a semi
Pilot
inlay-
E95S or
Yeah, it's really weird, but
Waterman
yeah,
Karen.
it's a cartridge filler, of course,
Oh,
and it's got some engraving on it.
very nice.
Link belt speeder. They used to make conveyor belt systems for like factories. But yeah, it still has the little chalk mark on the barrel and everything.
Wow.
That's one of my NOS pens I've never inked up before. I'm starting to turn into Pier. I dig around in my box of pens and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that pen.
Yeah.
I got enough of them I can't remember them all now.
Well, there are worse things that you could turn into.
That's true.
My,
Not many worse things, but
yeah.
Heck is this? Oh. Look at these dumb things.
What is that?
arpege.
They're little ballpoint pens that were supposedly scented with Chanel number 5.
They had perfume.
Ooh, fancy. My favorite.
They were made
Oh,
by.
you've seen these before, Pierre?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
arpege, I think.
Yeah, that's what it says. RARPEGE. I think my grandparents found those for me and gave them to me because anything pen now comes to me for some reason. I don't know
Well,
why.
You just have them send it to me. I'll let them know that you hated
Right.
the last gift. They can just send them to me, and the ones that I think you'll like, I'll send off to you.
Right, all the ones that weren't worth anything on eBay will make the grade, and I can have them.
Yeah.
I've got a Parker 45. What are these called?
Wow.
Insignia?
Signet.
Yeah,
That's
one of these
gorgeous.
gold-fold ones. Yeah, this thing is so pretty.
Yeah. Signet.
Wow.
I would love to find a gold-filled snorkel that doesn't cost $500.
Man, that'd be like $1,000.
I seen a snorkel masterpiece sell on eBay the other night for $800.
Wow.
And that's
Solid
what-
14 karat.
Okay.
That's
I thought that was
crazy.
pretty cheap, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems good.
I mean, just in scrap gold alone, that pen's probably $400 maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a decent amount of 14 karat in one of those.
At least. All my pens are relatively cheap. The only expensive ones that I have are my 912, my Falcon, and my this thing, which
You're this thing.
this thing that I can't put in anything because every time I try and put it in a pen, the nib tines splay like this and it doesn't write.
What is it?
It's a Fountain Pen Revolution gold, 14 karat gold nib.
Okay.
Well, I used to be able to say I don't have a lot of expensive pens, but I have some expensive pens now. And I have a lot of fountain pens that are $100, $200 a piece.
Yeah. I like my cheap pens. I mean, I like my Pilot Falcon, and I like my Boinga Boinga. But I don't hardly use my Falcon because it's got extra fine nib. What is it?
Frederick texted me a picture of some yellow pens he's got.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got it in your
little watch though. My phone's in the other room.
Your watch told you what you had.
Yeah, I think he's trying to slap me down. It's like saying, "Oh, your pens ain't nothing. My pens are far superior."
She's got yellow pens.
I don't doubt that they are either. So I'm pretty sure Frederick's got some pens that would put mine to shame. But
I've been watching Todd Merrill's videos. He's got some really pretty pens.
He does.
Or is it just one pen that he uses that's really pretty? At any rate, he's got one of those gold. It looks like a gold. Looks like that thing that you sent me, Pierre. That gold one.
Yeah. He likes the wall gold overlay pens. Yes.
Oh yeah, the gold fill overlay.
Yeah, they're real pretty. Too thin for me, though.
I know. Which, of course, surprised me, but I now know. Now we
know all the things.
Pens, but when they get to be a certain diameter, I can't handle them no more.
Yeah, this one was like writing with a... Nope, it was thinner than writing with a Pilot Friction. It was...
Here's an example of a pen that's too thin for me.
What is that? That's a Parker?
Oh, the Parker 180?
Yeah, the 180.
180.
This thing's just too skinny. It's like less than a pencil.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a really cool pen, but I just cannot write with it comfortably.
Yeah. I feel like there's a certain amount of control that happens when your fingers are a certain amount of space apart that you don't get when you're gripping something to try and keep it in that little tiny space between your fingers.
It's weird because it's like I can write with a normal wooden pencil, no problem, but for some reason pens that are that skinny just don't work for me.
Yeah. I can't really write with my Noodler's nib creeper for very long because like I'll get a cramp and then I'll have to like stretch out my hand for a little while. But I mean, if I hold it way back on the barrel, it's not too terribly bad. But the grip section is like itty bitty. It's like I feel like I'm gripping it just to hold on to it.
Here's something I know I've never showed y'all before, but I have it all wrapped up, so I have to unwrap it first.
Ooh.
I'll try my best to hold it up here.
Oh.
It's a
Parker.
Parker 61 Vista Blue set.
Oh, okay, with the thin line.
Nope, it's a later one.
Pretty
That's
sweet.
I've been kind of on a
nice.
Parker 61 kick again, but yeah, this pen is immaculate. It's been inked, but it's pretty close to brand new. And you always find these pens with cracks in them. I don't know why, but this plastic is just not very good.
No.
And the arrows
Is it-
always fall off of them up here.
Mm,
But yeah, 61s are such cool pens otherwise. But this
That's
one was so
awesome.
nice and pretty that I couldn't bring myself to use it. So I just wrapped it up and put it away.
yep.
Because I got plain black 61s I actually write with.
Yep.
I wish they weren't so hard to take apart too. Some of these, you just cannot get them apart. And they have a feed in them that's as long as the whole pen is, basically.
Oh, goodness.
If any part of that feed gets clogged from the ink, show's over
Right.
at that point.
I managed to get one of these. This is a Jinhao 51A, but I managed to get the little thing that holds in the bits to come out. So I took out the feeds section, and these are like really intricately done. Like this thing is just, it's got like
Yeah,
this.
it's built just like a Parker 51, basically.
But the Parker 51, I wish Pierre had
What?
sent me that Parker lookalike.
The one that you sent me?
Yeah,
I thought you had a bunch of them.
no, I had that, just that one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get them back to you.
Okay,
Here's
But,
my new and improved box of fountain pen parts.
oh my goodness.
Got 51 parts and 45 nibs, and there's all kinds of stuff in here.
Oh wow. The trying to think, what did I do with that one? I had another one.
Got a bag of random snorkel nibs.
Oh, nice. What did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it.
Dang it, I
I
don't
might
have
have-
one handy.
I might have sent it to somebody. Yes,
A bag of Parker 51, 61 nibs.
Where'd they come from? Your secret.
Pins that I got with shitty nibs.
I see.
So yeah, it's basically just gold scrap at this point, more or less.
Well, if they're not broken, they're not scrap.
Most of them are not broken, but most of them are bent or iridium is worn down to nothing. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
A few of them are unusable, but yeah, that's why I keep them around, because if one of those nibs
Or
is better than
breaks.
one I find in a pen, I'll swap them out. Make it a
Yep.
writing pen, you know?
that's right. Waste not, want not.
Exactly. Oh, Friedrich says, I like all pens equally. I am very democratic.
Uh-huh. As long as they're yellow.
As long as they're yellow. Yes. Everybody's being all quiet and working intently.
I was putting back together my Jinhao 51A so I don't lose anything, because that's the worst.
keep talking about these Gen Hows. Hold on, let me grab something.
You have a Jinhao?
No, they're not Gen Hows. They're real Parker 51s, but here's the first one.
Yeah. What is that? Is that
It's
a
an
demonstrator? Shut up.
Ariel Kulik Parker 51. That's
a demonstrator. That's the one that.
It's like a really pale light blue color.
And is that a real one?
No, it's not a real one. It's that Ariel Kulik guy. And then I have this one, which is a vacuumatic version of the same thing, with the cap is even clear on this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
The jewel is even clear. Yeah, this one's really cool. But it's the little...
Right. Yeah. Bladder.
So you can actually see the little rubber diaphragm in there.
And it has a little breather tube in it.
Yeah, there's a little breather tube in here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Here's the last one.
What is that?
Halloween orange. I love this thing. It is so loud.
Of what pen is that? The snorkel?
It's a 51.
Friedrich gave me
another
this.
one of these custom ones. Yeah, it's so cool because it's got this gold-filled cap, and the jewel is even orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
Shall I show you a 51 that was given to me by Nicola Pang?
Ooh, let's see this thing.
Which,
yeah, I haven't talked to Nicola in a while. Is he doing good?
I don't know if it's 51 or a 51 wannabe.
Oh, that's an Ariel Kulik thing. Yeah, he made that too.
Well,
wow. Oh, that's giant.
That looks like something you buy in one of those shops in the red light district.
That is. It's exactly like that.
I keep telling Pilot they need to make a clear version of the vanishing point. So I think that would be really cool to see all the moving parts.
Yeah, the little trap door that opens.
Yep. That'd be neat. I mean, Platinum did a similar thing, but everybody that I talk to says that it's garbage because it's got cracked feet or cracked, housing, or the section is strange, or it's like clip is not in a good place, or I'm like, oh. I don't know what happened to that pen I was going to show you. It's gone.
You get
simply gone.
Old materials. All right, I got to get my phone now. Hold on, jeez.
It's gone. I don't know what I did with it. It was a nice one, too.
Here's what Frederick just texted me.
Yeah.
Oh,
he has one of those pins, only his is yellow with the gold cap. And I have an orange one. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, man. Wow. That's the picture he sent me earlier. Now that you can actually see it.
Oh, wow.
That's some fancy stuff.
Super fancy. Damn it.
I don't even know what some of those pins are. What are they, like Omas or something?
Oh, that's why. I sent them to you, Pierre.
What? You sent me 3 pens.
Yeah, I remember now. I'm like, what the hell did I do with these pens? I'm all looking all over. I'm like,
well, I'm sorry.
I forgot. I don't even remember. I know I sent you the Hero one. And I sent you the Wing Sung. And I don't remember what the other one was, but Oh, okay. Now I'm like at ease because I'm crazy about losing things. I'm always afraid that one of these days I'm gonna like forget everything and where anything is, and that'll be the end. Send me off to Shady Pines.
What is Shady Pines?
That's where they put people like
Loony
us.
bin?
It's
Old folks home that
a retirement home.
Oh, okay.
it's a retirement home that Sophia came from in the Golden Girls.
Oh.
Dorothy kept threatening to put her back in Shady Pines.
Okay, Frederick answered my question. He says those are Aurora Optima limited editions. And Parker says the sterling silver Aurora was a present that he bought for Frederick. And the other one's an Omaz. What Ogiva? I don't know how to even pronounce that.
Ogiva?
Because I'm stupid. I'm a dumb American.
I'm American. Dumb American.
I only speak American, damn it.
Oh, it's only $120.
What is
for an Opus? For an Opus 88.
That's too much money for a stupid steel nib pen that's an eyedropper.
Yeah. It's clear. They have a clear version though.
Like you should be able to get a gold nib for $100. You know, really?
Yeah, not in today's day and age. They're like $200 minimum, maybe.
I bought a few modern gold nib pens for about $100. I got a Platinum 3776. Only my Lamy 2000s, but I bought those all on discount.
Right.
Wow.
Parker says he found that pen at an estate sale. It was $40. Dang.
Wow.
And then Frederick says one of them is 1 out of 388, and the other one is 1 out of 88. That's how limited edition they are.
Wow.
I don't think I have any pens that are like a limited edition. Come to think of it. Maybe it's because I like plain black pens so much. I don't know. Limited editions just...
Oh, I have a couple of limited editions. I didn't even think about that. I've got Conklin. I got the Conklin Endless Summer, which is kind of an ugly pen, but I got it for $25 when it's an $80 pen.
Marilyn.
Yeah,
really
I mean it's really ugly. It came with the ugliest nib too. But the second one that I got was this limited edition Conklin Rainbow.
That's cool looking, but I would never own a pen like that.
Right? I was like, I love rainbows. I can't even write with this thing. This thing is 56 grams. That's like holding a clock. Yeah. It's so heavy.
I was talking to that ODE guy on YouTube, and he has this pen that is it's a replica of a Parker Duofold Senior, which is a pretty big pen. And it's made out of solid copper. And
I know, yep,
he said it weighs like 100 and something grams. And I was like, how the hell do you write with that?
Yeah, it's really heavy.
That's what this is made out of.
This is made out of copper and then a coating on top.
That is too heavy.
It's
my
really
big
heavy.
Viscontis are only like 40-something grams, and that's still pretty heavy.
And I have two limited edition, limited edition Duraflex, Dura Clear Demoflex pens from Conklin. One number.
Oh, those are Conklins too?
Yeah, these are. Yeah, Conklin. This is 626 and 1018 out of 1898. I won one as a gift, one as a giveaway, and the other one I bought.
So they're two different limited. They look exactly the same to me.
No, they are the same limited edition.
Oh, okay.
But I bought one and I won one. Yeah.
All right, I got you now.
Same pen. Yep. Same run anyway. I only have one problem with this pen, and it's so sad. The grip section got ink underneath it, and the thing just fell off.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I wrote Conklin about it, and they're like, "Well, it was a gift," and I'm like,
It's a
"Yeah,
shitty
but
pen.
That's
it's a
right.
shitty
Yeah, it was a gift. We
fucking
knew that
hell."
pen was a
That's
piece of
good.
crap.
It's a
That's why we
shitty
gave it
pen.
away. We knew we couldn't charge money for it, so
Well, I do put my Noodler's flex nib in it, and it works really good. So most of
Frederick
my
says he likes
pens,
the Duragraph pens.
yeah, the Duragraphs. That's what these are. These are great. I like the look of them because they kind of look like a what's it called? Water and
Parker Duofold.
Parker Duofold. Yeah.
Here's something cool.
Ooh, Parker 45.
It's one of the very first Parker 45s from like 1960.
How can you tell? Because it came with the thing.
Yeah, see it says 660 down here. And it calls it the new Parker 45 because it had just come out.
Ooh.
But yeah, if you look at these nibs really close, like the really old Parker 45 nibs are made a little bit differently than the later ones. And I think they write way better.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure these were actually like hand finished, whereas the later ones were just like done on a machine probably.
Right.
Because the later ones all look the same.
Well, I got this clear one. It's from a company called Pen BBS. They kind of tried to copy the TWSBI Eco, but this one the grip section comes off for easy cleaning.
Do you really need that on a piston pen though?
Well, I mean, like if you don't want to be sitting there going like this for 10,000 hours trying to get the ink to clean out.
I don't know. I have a bunch of piston pens, and everybody complains like, "Oh, these pens are so hard to clean out." And
They
it
are.
takes like 5 minutes at the most.
Per pen. Do you know how many pens we have?
I guess, but I don't know. Maybe it's different for me because I don't have 3,000 pens inked up at once. But
Yeah, I mean, it's like I have another one that's this is a Moonman T1, and it's kind of like the Pen BBS pen, but the grip section doesn't come off, but the nib unit comes out, so it's got kind of that same thing going. Yep. What is that?
I have a Moon Man.
You have a Moonman.
Yeah, I have one of
What
these
is
little
it?
tiny ones. It's super duper tiny.
An M2.
I
Yep.
don't know what it's called, but
Wonkai. Wonkai Moon Mini. Yep.
you
screws
do
the
that, and
post.
it's like a normal thing.
Yep. Yeah, I found those. You have to get a special type of ink to go in there because if it doesn't flow good, then you have to take the ink out,
Yeah, I don't
clean
know.
it
They
out,
come with
put
the
it back.
cartridges, and
Oh, and it comes with the cartridges. Oh, nice.
they give you the little eyedropper thing
Yeah, eyedropper.
too, because I guess you can fill the whole thing up with ink if you want.
Yep.
I've never done that, but
So I have to show you a pen that I got.
what do you
One
got?
card.
I was
One
gonna say,
card.
did you get that pen that you won from eBay?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. Did I get it? Who knows? Neville Bedford was here. You've seen him before on the.
Neville.
We ended up sort of trading things.
What did I drop? Oh, just a notebook. As we wait patiently, time to check the chat.
When I first got this pen, I thought it was going to be chatoyant, but it's just a wrapping. It's a Jinhao X450. I mean,
It's not even like, yeah, it's just like a printed thing on there.
yeah, it's just like a. I was really sad because I was like, "Oh man, that's a good deal. $4 for an acrylic pen. Oh man."
He gave me some things today. He gave me this, or yesterday, gave me this set of
Oh, that's cool.
Japanese
Yeah,
brushes.
they're calligraphy brushes, right?
Yeah, or painting brushes. And I was trying to. I don't think I'm talented enough to know how to use them, but I will do my best.
Wow, that's awesome.
He gave.
Well, they look legit Japanese, that's for sure.
For sure.
We traded some things for this. Like it's a Franken-pen of sorts. It's a hand hammered Edward Todd pen, and inside of which has Susan Worth evidently had switched the section out for some reason. I don't know why. And it has a Eversharp flexible number 2 nib in it. So
it's a real nut.
it's full of all sorts of stuff.
That's a
but it's a nice boingy thing. The section made Neville not like it, and the section is not.
Oh, because it's not original.
It's not original, but it also is slightly smaller.
It's thin.
Yeah, it looks really
and
skinny.
So there's this little tiny bit of a bump that I hate on modern pens, and it's happening here. But with this particular pen, because of its weight, I like to hold it back farther. Hold it further back. So I will keep it as is because it came from him as is, and it came. Susan Worth switched it. Switched the section for some reason. I don't know why she did that. Why she would, but she did that, and so it's my new favorite. Except it was filled with all sorts of nasty ink. Neville is trying to make a black ink that's black, and also glossy. So he's mixing all of his black inks to try to come up with something.
The ultimate black ink.
And so,
the ink alchemist.
Still on my fingers from yesterday, so it's not coming off.
Well, I'm doing pretty good. My fingers are only a little tiny bit inky.
Now the section, Fred, is more slender. It's a weird section. I probably have
like something
that would work better, but this fits perfectly fine, and I think the feed is a Conklin. There's nothing about it. The pen is entirely legitimate, but I like it because it's mine now. It's my pen.
Well, they all the parts fit and they work as intended, so I don't see the problem.
That's all that matters.
They work. Yeah. It works perfectly fine. Yep.
Yeah.
I find I have a problem with pens that don't have the little lip at the end, like my Noodler's pen doesn't have a little lip at the end, and so sometimes I'll be pushing down and my fingers will slip down like that, and I'll get ink all the ink comes from.
Well, you really wouldn't like these then, because there really isn't anything to grab on.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I haven't used these Jinhao 51As.
These are good, but they have the little ribs on here, so it's super easy to hold on to this.
Yeah.
Right. Something to hold on to.
But yeah, I normally don't like pens that are just straight and they don't have like a little ramp at the end for you to hold your finger on.
It needs something to hold on to.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, you get inky.
So he's going to play hide and seek with Frederick's pens around the house.
Oh, God.
I don't think I'm going to have you visit my house, Schiavello. We'll have to tie your hands behind your back.
Found a random Parker cartridge. I
I
don't
wanted
where
to
it came
know.
from.
I wanted to note that this Noodler's acrylic does have a little lip at the end right there.
No.
Yeah, see, even that's better than nothing.
Right. So I thought that was really cool. This one was like maybe $20 more though than the clear one, but it is so smooth and it is so pretty. It was totally well worth it. I mean, the cap doesn't really line up super good, but whatever.
Well, I've seen expensive pens where the caps don't line up, so.
I keep reaching over here to the drawer of pens, but I just moved them away. I'm going to be
You're going to
You have to
rewire
retrain your
now.
brain.
I
Yep.
have to retrain my brain, but
Yeah.
because I was unable to find the pens, it's makes sense that I made that change. I've been moving a few things around my house because this show that I put up has a lot of art of mine that can go back in a box, but I've framed a lot of them. So I've got a lot of frames that are going to be coming back at the end of the month, and I'm trying to make room for them and have sort of some kind of sense as to how I store these things. And I thought the back half of my studio, away from the windows, is where I will put the art that is finished. And the art supplies will go more toward the windows, where the light is, where my work area is for making art. So that's my plan. So I've been doing some do-si-dos lately.
Oh, Frederick says Tomoe River Paper ends this year. I heard that Tomoe River Paper ended December of last year.
No,
All
they
the
had
paper that's out there. That's it.
they changed. They made it different.
Is it
I
like
read something
Nico?
just yesterday that said they were going out of business completely.
I don't think so. They're like the most popular
They
made
said
paper
that it was a
out
thing
there.
from the actual company. They said that the prices of wood pulp has skyrocketed and that they were already operating at a loss somehow, which I don't understand. But they said, yeah, their Tomoe River's going bye-bye.
Uh-oh.
I
It
don't
seemed
believe
official
that.
to me. I don't know. All right, Pierre always likes to play these games with us where he shows us something. We have to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
So I got something yesterday, and I couldn't figure out what it was until I read the little paper it came with.
Okay. Okay. Show it on all the different angles. Light. It says lights out.
Yeah, it says light duty here.
Medium arc.
Arc. And it's got like a little figure 8 thing here that this little piece moves in. And I sat here and looked at this thing for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, what the hell is this thing?
Well, it's yellow, so Frederick likes it.
That's true. It's Frederick loves it already.
Okay, so this is 20 questions. Is it?
Sure. I mean, if you give up, I'll tell you what it is. But yeah, it blew my mind.
Is it computer related?
No, it is not. It's a tool. I'll give you that.
Is it a nib sharpener?
Close.
Oh, a pencil sharpener.
Close. It sharpens.
It's a knife sharpener.
Yes.
Okay.
It's made to sharpen. Hold on, I got it backwards.
X-Acto knives.
X-Acto knives. You lay it
Oh
on
my
here,
goodness.
and it holds it at the perfect angle, and then you go.
Okay.
And this little thing can rock back and forth, so it gets the angle perfect. And
Wow.
I tried it on my little X-Acto knife. I mean, this thing is razor sharp now.
Oh, good. I need 10 of those.
It's what my mom told me. She's like, I would have killed for one of those when I was going to school.
And I need if I have 10 of those and 10 scantily clad boys and working 24 hours a day, they'll sharpen the rest, all of my X-Acto blades that are dull by the time I'm dead.
Well,
There
I
you
still
go.
had a pack of X-Acto knife blades that I've had for years, and I'm like, well, with this thing now, I have an unlimited supply of X-Acto knife blades.
The new X-Acto knife blades suck. They break. They're not sharp, and they suck. So
Well, these ones are some old ones. They're not even X-Acto brand. It's some, but they said they're made in USA, so it must be good metal. I don't know. I just thought you'd get a kick out of that because I looked at it yesterday. I'm like, what the hell is this
well,
thing?
where did it come? How did it come to your hands?
Goodwill, just like all the weird stuff I
So
get.
you bought it. You looked at it and you said,
No, my family bought it for me because they thought that I would like it.
Did they know what it was?
Well, yeah, because they read the paper, which I didn't
see.
do.
They read. Okay, I was just wondering if
They handed it to me, and I ripped it open and was
they
looking
just
at
said,
it.
here's
Like, what is
something
this
that
thing?
he'll like because who knows what it is.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna read? Come on.
Okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to move toward my couch. It's couch time.
Okay.
So I'm going to say goodbye here. It was good seeing you all. Effects Technol, why don't you send me a
Likewise.
text or an email telling me the pens you want me to try to find for you,
Okay.
and maybe I will come up with some.
Oh, are you going to Minnesota or whatever?
I
here
will go to
soon, or-
Minnesota sometime. I don't know. My brother called me the
Well, I
other
mean,
day.
if you want, I can. We can try to do a pin deal or something before you leave.
Yeah. My brother called me to say that he is looking forward to flying out here and having me find a car that he can borrow for a day so he can drive up to the Finger Lakes in New York to look at a boat he wants to buy. And I thought, okay.
So he wouldn't come visit you, but because there's a boat for sale.
Well, no, I mean, he wanted me to come home and help with what needs to be, selling my dad's stuff and all that other kind of stuff. And if he has time to come out here to buy a boat, I feel I don't have to rush back.
Right.
Because I do have jobs that I have to do now, and I also have this art show to take down and put my house back together. So I would prefer not to go back to Minneapolis until the end of June. Not
Frederick says goodbye, everybody, in yellow pens, yellow pens.
okay. Yellow pens. All.
Yes.
Okay.
That's our party
good.
thought.
Be good,
All
everyone.
right,
Bye,
see ya.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, Uber, driving from here to the Finger Lakes with Uber would be hundreds of dollars, I'm sure. Okay, edit, save. I've already saved it. Quit Illustrator. Quit Illustrator. Quit and broadcast.